right? Now, you've got to make up your mind. Your husband, and your son. Rosanna? Rosanna? Rosanna, where are you? There you are. I'm looking all over for you. What are you doing? Oh. Come here.
I was wrong to do that to you, Mom.
It's okay.
No, I'm sorry. And I wish I could take back some of the things I said.
Honey, you were just repeating what your brother had told you. Let's forget about it, okay? Have a cookie?
This is Cabot's, huh? I'm so sorry that this place keeps bringing up sad memories for you. Yeah, I can't believe what Emily said. How could anybody believe that you would be capable of doing something like this to yourself? Come on. Let's get out of here. What's going on? What?
Emily's right. I did it.
Back, Miss Ryan.
Oh, thank you so much. It is so good to be home, I can't tell you.
Thank you, ma'am. Do you want me to take this inside?
Oh, no, I'm good. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good day.
No.
Now, there's not a lot of love in that greeting. Who do you think's responsible for getting you out of jail and back home?
Rosanna's responsible.
And who put the screws to Rosanna?
And why is that, James? Why go to so much trouble to get me out of jail? What do you want?
You're as clever as you are beautiful. And you're right. There is one little something you can do for me.
What do you mean you did it?
I didn't have a choice. Do you understand?
No, I don't. I don't understand.
I'm Cabot's mother. That's who I am. That's who I'll always be, no matter what happens.
Yeah, I realize that.
So perhaps in time, when you look back at this, you'll understand. You'll understand that I didn't have a choice. I have to put Cabot first.
Okay. You know what? I think we need to get out of this room. Why don't we go downstairs? Because I feel like there's too many memories. for you
No,
here.
I have something that I have to tell you.
Fine. Tell me whatever you want, but let's go downstairs.
You're not gonna like it. No. You have to do it here. We have to do it in Cabot's room because maybe if we do it here, you'll understand why I did what I did. Why I drugged Emily and forced her to come.
You drugged Emily?
Yes, and I let Will take the blame, and your mother.
I don't believe you. That is absurd. Why would you do something like that?
To hurt you.
You let Rosanna believe he was dead. And then somehow it was supposed to be Paul's fault that he couldn't save them both. And now that they have righted themselves, found a way to find a little bit of happiness and marry, you're gonna destroy them both, aren't you?
Rosanna should she be saying her goodbyes even as we speak. What? No pleas for the happiness of your son? Huh?
Want a drink?
Why not? We should celebrate. You're free.
And you're not.
So?
Aren't you tired of it? Having Paul hate you?
Paul will never have a clue that I'm behind this. He'll think that Rosanna's just finally grown tired of him because he's a spineless wimp.
And he loves her. And she loves him. And yes, before you say it, I realize that she wouldn't have been my favorite person, but I have come to admire what a strong woman she is and how she fights for those she loves.
Rosanna's a marvelous woman. That's the reason I chose her for little Jimmy.
Don't do it. Leave them alone.
It's too late, Barbara. She should be delivering the coup de grace right about now.
Telling Paul goodbye.
And why?
She will have to be very cruel, otherwise he will know that she's lying.
Oh, she'll be vicious. But you see, even so, that might not be enough. That's where you come in.
You want to hurt me?
Yes,
Why?
because you hurt me.
How? How did I hurt you?
You wanted me to forget Cabot. You wanted me to move on. Well, I can't move on. I tried. I mean, I married you. I moved back into this house, and I tried to be happy because that's what you wanted. But I couldn't. You wanted me to sacrifice Cabot so you could be happy.
Rosanna, look, we've been through all of this.
Oh, see, it's all over for you, but it's not over for me. And if that means that I'm obsessed or fixated or somehow incapable of being happy, well, then so be it. I'm Cabot's mother. I will never forget what happened to him, and you can throw away his crib and throw away all of his toys and all of his things, but I will never forget his voice or his face or how he looks when he stands up in his crib and reaches out his arms to me.
Rosanna, I have always thought that it was a mistake for us to move back into this house.
No, it was not a mistake. It saved me because you wanted me to forget about him.
Do you really think that Cabot wants you to torture yourself like this?
What Cabot wants?
Okay, Cabot is dead. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. But that is a fact. You know, let's just forget about who did what, when, how. It doesn't matter. Rosanna, what you need right now is rest. You need time to heal.
No, I don't need that. I can't do that unless I forget that I was ever his mother, and I can't do that. I have to put him first. What are you doing? Where are you going?
Go call Lynn Michaels.
No, what, you think I'm crazy?
No, I think that you have been stretched way beyond your breaking point for the last few weeks, yes.
Last few weeks? I mean, what are you talking about? I found his shoe months ago.
On our wedding day.
Yeah, and that was a sign from Cabot to beware. But I didn't listen. I pretended that everything was okay because you wanted to be happy so that we could be happy, but I shouldn't have done that. Because I hurt him, you know?
You heard him?
Yeah,
How?
I heard him. Remember when we came back from Bermuda, I told you that I heard a voice, and I did. I heard a voice, and it was Cabot's voice. Remember, you gave me that box that you wanted to fill with happy memories, and I dropped it. Because I had happy memories. I had happy memories of my son, and you and your family took them away.
Why didn't you tell me?
I tried to tell you. You just didn't want to listen. You wanted your happy ending. So I smiled, and I pretended. And I went along with it. And, you know, I think that's just what made it all worse. Because you believed me. You thought I was happy, and so I realized that you didn't know me. You didn't know me anymore. Maybe you never did.
Maybe you're right. I could swear you were happy.
Well, I can't be happy. I cannot be happy. I'm not allowed to be happy, not when my son... So that's why I did it. Why I did what I did, because I had to make you feel like I did. I had to make sure that you knew what it was like to lose somebody that you loved.
So you had Emily haunt you? What were you trying to accomplish?
See, if I had Emily haunt me, so that I could blame Will. Because I needed a reason for you to send him back to the hospital. Because, see, if you lost your brother and felt responsible, then you would feel like I did about losing Cabot and how I felt like it was my fault.
Your fault?
Yes, because I trusted you. I trusted you to protect me from James, and you see, nobody can protect you from James. Not you, not anybody else.